welcome to day 4 of the World Gliding Championships 2017 on a very sunny and blue Thursday. Contrary to what I said yesterday, actually not all the pilots actually made it round. Some of them had to land out, some of them had to start their engines to get home, but everybody was safe. Winners from yesterday. In open class we had Riccardo Brigliatore from Italy. In 18 metre we had Kilian Warbrow from France. And in 15 metre, Sebastian Kawa from Poland. The task today, in fact the weather for today, is much the same as it was yesterday. It's a little bit hotter. There is less wind around, so consequently they've set pretty similar tasks. Although they've actually managed to start the launch at about 1 o'clock, pretty much on time. That means we stand a good chance of all of the pilots actually going for task A today, rather than what happened yesterday, which was resorting to task B and then task C, and then people arriving home really late. So we're hopeful of a good day today.
It's now 1:45. First launch is scheduled for 1 o'clock, but the glider that's up there is acting as a bit of a sniffer, has reported not a single dot of lift, so I suspect that means that the launch will be delayed. It's pretty still today. They're expecting a high of about 31, 32 degrees, and it ain't there yet, so I get the feeling it might be one of those days where we sit on the ground for a while and it moves from task A to task B, and hopefully not to task C. But you never know. I'm on the front row of the grid today, so we'll get the longest task. But it's going to be similar to yesterday, a hot and sweaty day in mega gaggles in the blue, which makes for fun times.
So, about to jump in the glider. It's going to be a repeat of yesterday, I think, except not quite as much wind.
I'm bored, I'm tired, I'm hot.
Actually, I'm looking forward to today. It's going to be similar to yesterday, hopefully better.
Well, it's quite similar to yesterday, but it might be a bit better.
I've got my hat on, I've got my sunglasses on, I've got equipment and phone and wallet.
Here talking to Charlie, who is the pilot of this lovely beastie. What do you call it?
It's called a Trans-Over air truck, or flying egg, flying flea, or the chook roost, because that's what most people think it's good for. That's about it.
Roosting chickens.
Yep, that's about it.
And that about wraps it up for day 4. It was pretty much just as hard a day as yesterday, but there were longer task sets. So unfortunately, we had a couple of our pilots didn't get around. One of them landed in the paddock quite safely. The other one lit his motor up and came home. All of it after 7 o'clock. So that puts them at about sort of, 4 or 5 hours in the air, and that's a long, sweaty day for anybody. After a lot of hot and sweaty days like this, it's often good to take a rest. We may well get that rest tomorrow. There is a cold front due. We're not yet sure whether it's going to arrive early or late, but it means that we may well be having a rest day, which a lot of the pilots will be very thankful for. Before we sign off completely, Mark Tingy would like to say a few words just in dedication. Over to you, Mark.
Just want to dedicate this flight to my mum, who's at home, not well at the moment. So Mum, if you're watching this video, I love you and look forward to seeing you soon. And this flight's for you. This flight's dedicated to you, so enjoy. Thanks, Mum. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Okay, better put the camera down there and focus on the landing. Hope you enjoyed that, and we'll